21 Peabody team. Students, you may be seated. Welcome to the 2021 Moving On ceremony for the Peabody team. My name is Adam Federico. I'm the proud principal here at Holten Richmond Middle School. Thank you for attending today. I am so pleased that we are here in person together as a learning community. Students, you did it. Middle school can be a challenging time for a lot of reasons. Changing friends, growth, emotions, academics, they all come crashing together during this time in your life. You change more now than any other time. I'd ask everyone right now to take a moment and reflect back to 6th grade. Think about what you looked like and how you acted. This is the time in my speech where we typically talk about some of your accomplishments, things that happened over the last couple of years here at the middle school. But we're going to take a little different approach to it. During your time here, you attained great things, but you did so under the most difficult circumstances. You absolutely rose to the challenge. At times during the pandemic, some people, including myself, even made statements like, I feel bad for these kids and what they're going through. And I understand that sentiment. I understand why we all felt that way. But today, students, I'm going to ask you to not feel bad for yourself. Don't engage in self-doubt or pity. Now, there's a phrase that I'm going to share with you today, and it's to have a chip on your shoulder. Now, this phrase can mean different things. So I used to be a history teacher for part of my time when I was in the classroom, and I did a little research. And this phrase actually goes back to the 1800s in our country. And it refers to a practice where when somebody was looking for a fight, they would put actually a chip of wood on their shoulder, and that was signifying that they were looking for a fight. And if someone knocked it off your shoulder, they were accepting the challenge. Now, I'm not encouraging you to go out and get in fights. That's not my message here, so bear with me. But what I want you to think about is, as you head off to high school, I want you to put a little chip on your shoulder. I want you to go off to high school and be confident. I want you to take what you've learned and experienced these past 3 years and use that in high school. Don't let others define you. Don't let conditions that are out of your control define you. Go forward with a little attitude, a little swagger. Know that you survived this time. You didn't just survive it. Know that you didn't just survive it. Know that you nailed it. I want you to be proud of the respectful and thoughtful students you've proven to be over the last 3 years. So as I wrap up my remarks here this morning, I'd like to thank just some people that made this possible. First, I'd like to recognize our teachers. We have the Peabody team teachers down there. Thank you, Peabody team teachers. I'd also like to recognize the teachers that are not sitting here, that are inside the building holding down the fort right now, that have worked with your kids over the years, 6th and 7th grade, our exploratory teachers, our administrators, guidance, all those folks. Thank you. We don't make this happen up here without all of you. So students, let's take a moment right now and thank our families and friends for supporting you over the last 3 years. Thank you everyone out there for supporting us. And lastly, for me, I would like to thank the students personally. It's been an absolute honor to be your principal for the last 3 years and work with you, and you've done a wonderful job here at middle school. Okay, enough talk from me. We have part of our tradition with these ceremonies is to have student speakers. So I'm very pleased to invite Tegan Davenport and Camilla Farah Gomez to the podium to offer some remarks.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. We're graduating. Crazy to think about. It's been 3 years since we first stepped into this building. Although it feels weird because we spent the last year and a half in a pandemic. We've experienced classes from our homes. We've dealt with younger siblings or pets distracting us from the Zoom calls. Shout out to teachers for putting up with us and our black screens because the internet wasn't working or because there was other people distracting us. Apart from that, I like to focus on the bright side of those hard times and highlight the good habits we've taken away from this strange year. Whether that's learning to be patient, a bit more independent, or problem solving, I think it's safe to say that the unexpected situation we were in left us all with some useful skills. And now that we're moving on to high school, I hope you don't forget the lessons we learned this year. How quickly everything can change. How quickly the world around us can come to a halt. That's why I leave you all with this final piece of advice. Take the chance. As Winston S. Churchill once said, success is not final, failure is not fatal, and the courage to continue, that counts. Words of the wiser, as Mr. McGraw would say. Follow through your goals instead of putting them off until tomorrow. Don't worry about messing up, just go for it. Try out for the team, talk to the person, or enter the contest. We're on this earth for a limited amount of time. Make it count. Get out of your comfort zone and try something new. I promise you, you won't regret it.
You know, if I was going to write a really good speech, I should start with a quote from Shakespeare or some other historical writer. But nothing will come from nothing, and instead I'll start with a more modern poet known as Imagine Dragons. First things first, I must say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. And by things, I mean COVID-19. School is already crazy and complex enough for everyone. But add a pandemic on top of it, and this year, students, staff, and teachers, and everyone sitting here didn't just make it through the year, we survived. But we survived with questions similar to Freddie Mercury, asking, is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? Our years here have been full of ups and downs. Everyone's own experiences vary. However, over the last 3 years, we've all had our fair share of inside jokes, and and we all know the relief of finally realizing that it's almost summer. Look right and left, and you'll see a combination of students that you have either wanted to fight, kiss, be friends with, or keep at streaks level of friendship. These are the faces you have struggled, succeeded, and played Kahoot with, and if that's not bonding, I don't really know what is. And if you look beyond those faces, you will see the teachers, administrators, and staff who have helped us get to where we are. They have planted a seed for us to be who we are going to be. It seems like people have been telling us since the 6th grade that these years are really a time to find yourself. But putting all the cheesiness aside, they weren't lying. HRMS has been a part of who I am, and I have learned and grown up. I found people who've helped me form my beliefs, and I've even found some that challenge those beliefs. Even though there have been struggles and, well, a pandemic, we've all found people that we call our friends. We've all made this place a little bit of our own. As Wiz Khalifa, the rapper, wisely said, you have to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. And these past few years, especially this one, have challenged us to do just that. So, as we all go our separate ways, we will take a part of HRMS with us. The middle school and these people will always be a part of who we are. Good luck, everybody. It's been an honor.
Thank you, Tegan and Camilla. That was excellent. And now, let's get down to business, why we're here. We're going to present the certificates of completion signifying that you are all done with middle school. I'd like to invite Peabody team teacher and team leader, Mr. Tim McGraw, to the podium, and 8th grade guidance counselor, Ms. Jill Weeks, to present the certificates.
Good morning. I'm liking this outdoor thing, although when you got a hairline like me, I'm hoping for maybe like early morning next year or something. I don't know, this is a little tough. Michael Albano. Taylor Albano. Melinda Almeida. Carolina Anderson. Oscar Armenta. Tyler Armstrong. Diana Barbary. Ethan Beausoleil. Isabella Blake. Michael Guzzianis. Luke Bowden. Mariska Burnett. Caitlin Boucher. Zachary Calabra. Seamus Carey. Amelia Chulman. Darius Chung. Bryson Clark. William Conklin. Morgan Costa. Ariana Crespo. Emma Cross. Tegan Davenport. Kelsey Daw. Madison Dembowski. Noah Gachara. Sophia DePaula. Joshua Downey. Emmanuel Epitevia. Marcellus Ventuzzi. Hunter Ferrara. Gianna Ferrara. Camilla Ferrer Gomez. Nathan Flint. Bridget Forrest. Sophia Gaff. Molly Gagnon. Elvie Garvin. Granger. Connor Hardy. Caroline Hennessy. Madison Hogan. Paige Holt. Christopher Gelman. Kirsten Jimenez. Noah Johansson. Armin Khan. Brendan Clark. Erica Langlis. Lena Langlis. Paige Anuet. Maddox McDonald. Layla Mahan.
Way to go, Layla!
Grace Mahoney. Max Manzini. Gavin Thresher. Cameron Madonna. Robert Madonna. Kyle Melendi. Simone Melvin. Cassidy Hinkle. Ellen Mola. Nicholas Moore. Nicole Moore. Ava Nadow. Liam Newton. Brennan O'Brien. Kira O'Connor. Gianna Corella. Luca Caruso. Noah Herrera. Aiden Perry. Allison Piscatello. Kaylee Piscatello. Jonathan Rand. Samuel Randall. Kylie Redford. Jonathan Rooney. Kenzie Orr. Jason Bowen. Emily Rushbrook. Orla Rushbrook. Marvin St. Clair. Haley Sears. Tabitha Sears. Owen Shannon. Karita Silva Sousa. Giovanna Simpson. Taylor Skinny. Zachary Smith. Dylan Spear. Peter Spiropoulos. Eric Sturgeon. Lucas Venezia. Riley Vogel. Madison Walton. Ozzy Waters. Bridget White. Jamie Witham. Tyler Wolford. Jason Wood. Joshua Zolaz. Congratulations to the Peabody team.
How about one more round of applause for our Peabody team students? In conclusion, again, I want to thank everyone for joining us here today. For those students who are heading off to high schools other than Danvers High School, I wish you the very best. I expect and know you will do great things. And for those of you going to Danvers High School, you got 4 more years with me. I'll see you in August. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Thank you, everybody.